Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. In today's video, I'm going to be doing this quick, easy 10-minute makeup tutorial. Perfect for those days when you don't have a lot of time to spend on makeup and when you just want an easy, quick work makeup look. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching. Okay guys, so since this is an easy makeup tutorial for beginners, or it can even be like an easy makeup tutorial if you're going to work and you don't have enough time to get ready in the morning, this is usually my go-to makeup look when I'm running errands and I don't have a lot of time to do my makeup. I like this look and most of the products I'm using are affordable and from the drugstore. And if you guys have any product recommendations or suggestions, let me hear because I love to try new products and yeah, I would love to give you feedback as well. So to get started, what I'm going to do first is go in with my tinted moisturizer. So this is the Garnier Ombrelle SPF 60 Advanced Light Tinted Lotion. So what I like to do with this is just put some on the back of my hand. And I'll either use my fingers or a brush. Today I'm going to use a brush. And this is just a very lightweight product. And it's just going to really even out the skin tone. So some days I really don't like wearing foundation depending on how my skin is behaving. I try to use as less makeup as possible. So yeah, I really like this product. It does have a little bit of a sheen. It is a mineral-based tinted sunscreen. So if you're more oily, I would probably set it with a powder for sure because it does leave you with a little bit of like a glow. So I'm just going to apply that evenly and I just use the smallest amount. So you can always stop it there in terms of the base. However, I know some people do like to use liquid foundation, so I'm going to go with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I am using the shade 425 Linen. Now that it's a little dark, but it's actually, for 425, you think that would sound like a pretty deep shade, but it's not too bad. It just does have more of a yellow undertone. So I'm just going to put this in the area where I feel like I need a little more coverage, and as well as my eyelids, just to make sure that everything is one even tone. So this look is really going to be a light to medium. It's not so much a full coverage, because if you're just trying to do a really easy makeup, maybe for work, I don't think anybody really wants to wear more of a heavier finish. Unless you work in cosmetics, then maybe you would have to wear something a little bit heavier. And I'm just taking a beauty blender or blending sponge, and I'm just really going over the area where I put the foundation. So next I'm going to take my Revlon Candid Antioxidant Concealer. This is in the shade 15 Light. I think I used this once and I really don't remember how it worked, so I'm going to put it on quickly and we'll see. But it's supposed to be medium coverage, no harsh fragrances, oil-free, and sulfate-free as well. So that's always nice. By all means, you can take any concealer that you feel comfortable with. Now, concealer typically should be a shade lighter. However, if you suffer from discoloration, I would probably recommend using a color corrector, because if you go in with a concealer that's a lighter shade right on top of the discoloration, you're just going to bring that discoloration forward. So I'd highly recommend using a color corrector before you go in with a lighter shade of concealer. And concealer is really just meant to brighten up any areas, give you a little bit more coverage. It just adds the final touch to the makeup look, which I really like. Yeah, so like I said, I used this once. Oh, it's nice. I actually really like it. I like the way it blended. It doesn't look cakey or anything. I'm just going to add a little bit more under my eye area. Now it is a medium coverage as well, so I'm not going to try and make it a full coverage. I just really want to achieve an even skin tone. Next, I'm going to take Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder. This is in the shade 230 Natural Buff, and I'm just going to put this in the areas that I would typically see some shine and I don't want to get oily, and I would put this under my eyes as well just to set that concealer. So I'm just really pressing this. You don't need too much powder because I don't want to take away from the luminosity that the foundation and the tinted moisturizer gave us. So just lightly pressing this into the skin. What I realized I actually started with the face when I usually start with the eyes. So I did it a bit backwards, sorry. But the eye look's actually going to be really simple, so I'm not too worried about having too much fallout or anything. So next I'm going to go in with some bronzer, and I'm using the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. This stuff smells like coconuts, it smells like vacation. Oh, it just smells like the sun, which I really miss. So I'm going to take this on my Sephora contour brush, and I'm really just going to start bronzing and sculpting the face. I haven't used this product in so long, so it's been hidden in my drawer for a while, so I decided to take it out. And what you want to do as well is always bronze near the temples, just where the sun would naturally hit your face. So after bronzing, I'm going to go in with my Milani Tea Rose Powder Blush. I dropped this today, so it's a little broken, but the color is so beautiful. I didn't want to just throw it out because I literally have the full product left. So I'm just going to take some of this on my brush and really apply this on the apples of my cheek, and I kind of like to intertwine it with the bronzer that we just put on. Next I'm going to move on to eyebrows. Now my eyebrows are laminated, so they're a bit crazy right now. I do have to brush them. So I'm just taking my spoolie brush and really just brushing them in an upwards motion. Woo. Now for brows, you can either go two ways. You can use a powder brow product to fill in the brows if you really want a super natural look. I'm just going to go in with my Revlon Color Stay Brow Shape and Glow. Now I use this in my other video. It is a pen. This product, I don't mind. I just need to use a very light hand with it because I find with the pens, it could be a little more trickier. So by all means, if you have a brow pencil and you're just like a beginner or you're new to makeup, I'd probably recommend starting with a brow pencil. But it's kind of used the same way. You just want to really use the lightest touch and follow the natural shape of your eyebrow. Next I'm going to move on to eyes. Now for eyes, I am going to go back in with my Butter Bronzer, and I'm going to take a fluffy eye blending brush, and I'm just going to take some of that bronzer and put it in the crease of my eye. This is just going to give us some dimension to the eye. It's going to warm up the eye, and it's going to kind of act as a little transition shade. This is a really good trick to use if you don't have a lot of time to get ready. Just use the same bronzer you used on your face and put that in the corners, sorry, not the corners, the crease of your eyes. Okay, so after we use the bronzer, what I'm going to go in and do is take the color Creator. So it's a little darker than the bronzing shade, and I'm taking more of a tapered eyeshadow brush. This is the Morphe M514, and I'm just really working this in the crease. And again, we're just gonna blend these together, and this color I'm strictly keeping on the outer corner of the eye and just blending it with the crease color. That's all we're going to do for that portion. Next, I'm going to take more of a champagne shade. So I'm going to take the color Originator over here. And, ooh, can I focus that? And I'm going to just put that on the lid of my eye. Now, this is just going to really brighten up the eye and just make it a little bit more awake. You can always do this with a matte color as well. If you don't like shimmer or you feel like shimmers don't suit you, then by all means go in with a color that's closer to your skin tone or a little lighter, and that will help brighten as well. And I'm just going to go back in with the Butter Bronzer again and just quickly do a touch up. So what I'm going to do next is take a darker shadow, just because I'm not really an eyeliner person. If I don't have time to get ready in the morning, the last thing I'm going to do is worry about putting on eyeliner. So I like to take a darker shadow. So this is the color Self Starter, and I'm taking this on a Morphe M508 brush, and I'm just putting some of this color on the brush. I'm just going to dust some off because it's really pigmented, and I'm just going to work this in the lash line. So this kind of makes the appearance of our lashes looking thicker. And this is a quicker way of mimicking eyeliner. Like I said, if I don't have a lot of time and my wings don't come up the same, they have to be both the same and perfect. That just stresses me out. And once I start taking off the eyeliner and reapplying, it just becomes a big mess. So I like to usually do a wing when I have somewhere to go at night, or I know I have more time to do my makeup. But I still find the shadow works because it's a little softer and you still look put together. Okay, so that is it for the eyeshadow portion. Next, I'm going to take my Marcel Instant Volume and Multiplying Effect Mascara. And I'm just going to take some of this and apply this on my lashes. Now my lash extensions are almost finished, so I'm in that awkward stage where I have some long eyelashes and they just look very sparse, but hopefully I will get those filled soon or they will fall out. I might give my eyes a break. I'm not too sure what I'm doing yet, so that's that. But I do like this mascara because it does give a lot of volume and it's pretty cheap. I never tried a Marcel mascara, but after this one I was like, wow, I do like them. Usually I like the Maybelline ones, L'Oreal, like cult favorites. And I find like mascara makes all the difference with eye looks. And I'm actually going to add some shadow at the bottom as well. I'm just going to take the color Creator. So it was that same color we put, where is it? That same color we put in our outer corner. And I'm just going to put a little bit under. This is optional as well, but it's such a quick step that I don't mind doing it. I just kind of like to take it halfway. You don't even have to bring it in all the way, just kind of take it halfway. And I'm just going to quickly add some mascara on my bottom lashes. So next is lips. What I'm going to do for lips is take my Maybelline 20 Nude Lip Liner, and I'm just going to quickly line my lips. And I love nudes for everyday wear. You don't have to worry about them bleeding. I find a lot of red lipsticks bleed, but nudes are pretty good. So I always like to go with something that's a little more of a rosy tone nude, just because if I start doing something that's a bit more brown, I just find it's too dark for me and it just kind of clashes with my skin tone. So find something that works for your skin tone, and yeah. Okay, so I did the lip liner, and next I'm going to go in with this Revlon lipstick in the color 755 Bare It All, and it's a cream finish, so it is more hydrating, and it is a nude lipstick as well. And last but not least, I'm going to go in with a setting spray. Now, this is a Rare Beauty setting spray. I actually didn't have a setting spray from the drugstore, so I know the Milani Make It Dewy, I have that one. It's really nice. And I've also heard the NYX setting spray is pretty good, so if you guys want to check those ones out, I would probably recommend those. But at the moment, I'm going to go in with my Rare Beauty to finish the look. And this is the final makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!